masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Yo guys, how's it going? It's Jackmaster Flash. This is another setup video. We're at Baku or Azerbaijan. Let's get into it. So we're driving with Frederic Vesti today. 5 red lights. Felt like it took an age as I just get hit from behind. That's not great. It's not great when you're trying to do one of these videos, because as you can see now, they've already pulled a second out on me, and then I've got to try and gain that back and some. So yeah, it's not great, but it is what it is. Somewhere like Baku though, it is absolutely crucial. I've said this many times before about being in the right gear at the right time. And somewhere like Baku is absolutely crucial for that. I think though that little fight at the beginning is going to cost me a chance of winning. I'm going to need some help with the old DRS, I think. The thing is as well, with them being so tightly packed, they're going to have the benefits of the tow, and the tow is really strong, really powerful in these cars. You'll see in the setup later on just on how much straight line speed we have. But they will have a lot more, obviously, because of the tow they've got. You'll see how close Nissan got to me down that back straight. I mean, I could restart and show you guys what it was like if I didn't lose all that time. But where would be the fun in that? It's like the Monaco one. I can't remember who lost me all that time, but the slow moving AI car at the hairpin, I think it was Nissan then. I think it was Nissan that cost me all that time at Monaco, to be fair, in the hairpin, but this is what it is. And like I said, it's not about the result, it's about just me showing you what the setup can do. I need to try and get in this window, in this DRS window, and I don't think I'm going to do it. Thing is, with them being so close together as well, they will have DRS, and that will make them a lot stronger. The tow for them is phenomenal. It is very difficult to, when you're out of it, with these cars especially, it's extremely difficult to get back into it. You can see, look how far they're pulling away. And on this difficulty, even battling, going side by side is difficult because the amount of time you lose is unreal. Every corner I go into, every exit needs to be perfect. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose so much time. And that you can ill afford. That's going to cost me. And you can see just how good the AI cars, or how fortunate the AI cars are. That exit coming out the hill is going to cost me big time. As you can see, I'm out DRS again, and then by the time they get to the end of this straight, they're going to be further away. It's a shame, but
Mateo's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
back in the DRS window now. We'll see if I can get Lawson for a lap and a half or a lap and 3/4. I might be able to get Lawson if I can get close enough to him. As for winning now, that's done. Obviously, if I had more laps, I think the win would be doable. But it's damage limitation. See, I'm so much faster through the castle section there than Lawson was. I should now be well within that DRS. As you can see, I'm looking good to get DRS, and with that tow as well, should be able to get Lawson on this next straight. Yeah, I should be able to get him before I even get DRS as well, which is good. Because I'm out of the window look of Teo Borche, my teammate.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
So ideally, unfortunately, I'm not going to get DRS here either. Lawson will, because obviously, excuse me, he's got DRS from me. But that's just how good the AI are in this game. Close, too close to comfort. It's me getting over eager on the throttle again, and that's what I mean. That right there is a prime example of why you need to treat these cars with respect. Because if you don't, you end up doing what I did right there, and cost you 4/10 and possibly a chance of finishing P2. Obviously, if I had more laps, it'd be a lot better, but being silly like that, because it can be avoided, and that's what I mean by being silly. I'm not, that error that I made could have been avoided. But it is where it is. The setup is on its way.
Brilliant stuff from Carlin today. What a superb victory. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 today, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Lots of driver impressed me today, Alex. But if I have to say one that impressed me most, it's Jake Hughes.
There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns.
Yo, this is the setup I've gone with at Baku. So, obviously, I've gone for speed rather than downforce in the corners. Because that long back straight is where it's at. So, front 6, rear 4. You need to be careful when running low downforce on the back, because if you get too quick or over eager on the throttle, you will lose the traction on the rear end and spin out. For those of you who run traction control, this is not to worry about, but for those of you who are running no traction at all, you need to be careful of. Transmission, same 80 ramp on diff, so yeah, it is that. Obviously right, left, but I have gone for a little bit of toe in on the rear. Suspension, I've gone for quite soft in the front, and yes, I know it's goes against the kind of the way I drive. However, there are a few curbs at Baku that you need to be a little bit careful of, especially going through the castle section. If you're not got soft enough wing suspension through the castle section, when you hit the bumps, it will spin you off or take you into the bounce you basically into the wall. Hence the reason why I've gone for a softer suspension this time around. You need to be aware of that. Brakes, we've talked about brakes before. Tyres, gone for 22.5 on the front and gone for 21.0 on the rear. You know the drill by now, guys. If this setup doesn't help you or it isn't what you need, let me know in the comments and I will do my best to get you a workable setup. Would also love to hear from you as well if the setup helps. It's always great to have a chat to people and get their thoughts, their ideas, etc, etc. But wherever you are in the world today, hope you're good, hope you're well. Remember to do all that good stuff. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.